Dr. O.P. Mishra, Director, National Center for Seismology, joins us on the broadcast. Dr. Mishra, what do you make of this very strong quake in Philippines? The tsunami warning also being issued now. What are the SOPs normally when you have a quake such as a 7.61 striking a country? That too on the coast.
Pacific Tsunami Warning Center generally issue warning based on the magnitude of the earthquake. Based on the magnitude of the earthquake, 7 and above. So it is not necessary that all 7 and above earthquake, suboceanic earthquake occurring in the beneath the Pacific Ocean near the Philippine Sea Plate is going to generate the tsunami. But the warning is magnitude based. That's why they issued the warning. And it was the wave is propagating based on the how much displacement happens. So it is not necessarily that the big earthquake in the Pacific Ocean near the Philippine Sea Plate is going to generate tsunami, but warning is as usual because magnitude falls in generating tsunami range. And it was the occurrences of the all the magnitude of the 7.5 earthquake is located in the Philippine area, which is the offset of the Indian Ocean. So there is it was a ring of the fire, circum-Pacific belt. So impact is there. So almost all circum-Pacific countries, that is Indonesia, Philippines, Laos, and Papua New Guinea, all these are the falling in that range. So this is the early warning for tsunami genic countries in the Pacific circum-Pacific belt. It is not related to us, but yes, warning is as usual. So it has been issued.
Absolutely. Dr. Mishra, also, of course, as far as the SOPs now, what are those normally? Residents are evacuated to higher grounds. Also, of course, the neighboring country now of Indonesia has also issued a tsunami warning.
Indonesia is also falling in the same circum-Pacific belt of the Pacific Ocean. So all the ring of the fire means where the seismicity is occurring, all the countries is the member of the Pacific early warning. So they issue the warning for the safety. And whatever the precautionary measures can be taken for the all coastals, they are the very low coastal areas located people, or the warned not to just evacuate it for the safety point of view. So it was the warning, watch and alert. This all comes under the SOP. And as I told you that the Pacific early warning is completely based on the magnitude-based early warning. But in our cases, in the Indian National Center for Ocean Services, the inquiries of the Ministry of Earth Sciences, we took a lot of the parameters, not only the magnitude, rather the fault plane solutions, which fault is there, how much displacement of the water taking place, the buoys are there. Many parameters we do it, whether the slip component is there or not. So many SOP components is there in our part, but in their part, basically all are the magnitude based. Okay, so this is falling under their SOP, so that's why they issued the warning.
Okay, let me in fact quickly also address some more breaking news coming in. Dr. Mishra, thank you for joining us. As a 7.6 magnitude earthquake has struck Philippines, people are being evacuated from buildings as tremors have struck the country. People can be seen rushing out of buildings as panic has hit the streets of Philippines. Anand, we can see more visuals now coming in. People are rushing out of their homes, of buildings because of this powerful quake.
Yeah, Uday, even as this powerful earthquake struck Philippines at around 9:34 a.m. on Friday, so clearly people were seen rushing from the buildings, and even Philippines President Marcos, he has ordered for the military deployment for safe evacuation of people from several of the areas, whereas he has been also accessing the situation on ground, that how the rescue and relief operations have been taken up by the military that has been deployed over there to rescue the people. The Colas agency over there that has reported that 7.6 magnitude earthquake had struck. So it also issued the warning of tsunami, which is said that will occur from 9:43 am till 11:43 am, and this tsunami warning has been issued for around 300-kilometer area of the epicenter. So clearly this has said that it can be destructive and life threatening tsunami waves that can be seen after this earthquake. So President Marcos has also been accessing the situation on ground, even as he has asked the military deployment, and he has been also looking at the work, the way in which the safety and rescue works have been going on, whereas people from the several of the high-rise buildings and several of the offices, they were seen rushing following this massive earthquake that jolted Philippines earlier in the day. Back to you.
All right, more updates now. In fact, coming in this hour, the Philippines Institute of Volcanology and Seismology has given a statement on the earthquake that struck in Philippines. The Philippines Institute of Volcanology and Seismology has said that the offshore quake hit waters off Manay town in Davao Oriental, Mindanao at a depth of 10 kilometers. The agency also warned of possible damage and aftershocks. They have urged residents in coastal areas of the central and southern Philippines to move to higher grounds or further inland as a precaution. Dr. Naresh Kumar, seismologist, is joining us live. Dr. Kumar, a statement, of course, now being issued by the authorities there in Philippines. A tsunami warning, meanwhile, has also been sounded. What do you make of this quake and the possible aftermath, sir?
Earthquake 7.5 is a major earthquake which is occurred in the offshore, and as it is warning is given and it is expected the tsunami may be due to this earthquake, as it is within the sea there, and shallow focus earthquake is there, and it is a major earthquake 7.4 magnitude, so there will be aftershock maybe for 1 week or more. The aftershock activities will be there. I'm not sure what is the status of this destruction or casualties, but I think it is a big earthquake, so there should be a precautions, and it should be there related to mainly tsunami and other related effects due to this earthquake.
All right. Well, Dr. Naresh Kumar, also, as far as now the the tsunami alert is concerned, is this just a precautionary measure, or is there an actual threat of a tsunami for Philippines and Indonesia currently, looking at the depth of where this quake struck and the magnitude as well?
The warning is there, and there should be precaution to the people which are in the coastal region. So that is there, because the earthquake is within this sea, and I think very close to this Philippine region. So this is there. I don't think it can go much further, but nearby there will be effects due to the tsunamis there.
All right, Dr. Kumar, thank you for joining us with your perspective on that story. More breaking news meanwhile coming in. A car can be seen shaking violently as tremors from the 7.6 magnitude earthquake rolled through Philippines. The visuals depict the massive impact of the quake on the country amidst reports of property damage and panic. A car can be seen shaking violently, shows us the impact of the quake, Anand.
Yeah, the way in which this video has been recorded from inside the car, it can be seen shaking very terribly as the 7.6 powerful earthquake had jolted Philippines. So clearly, earlier we have seen that how some of the construction worker who were working on an under construction site, they also recorded a video where many of the workers were seen holding the iron bars strongly, and now this video has came where a car can be seen shaking very terribly due to the powerful tremors that were felt in Philippines just few minutes ago. So clearly now more updates are coming from Philippines in regard to such a powerful earthquake that has jolted the entire country, as this was just near the Mindanao island over there, and the epicenter was just 10 kilometers deep. So even a tsunami warning has been issued and people have been advised to go to the higher grounds. But this shows that how powerful this earthquake was, and now we have also seen the statement from the Philippines agency that said that 7.6 on the Richter scale was the measurement of this earthquake. So this comes under the category of a very powerful earthquake, and we have seen earlier also that how people had escaped from the buildings and high rises offices that they were working in, and even the children in schools, they were shocked through such a heavy tremors over there. So clearly Now people have been advised to come in the open area and not to stay in the building, as aftershocks can also been there, and even the tsunami wave has been issued for around 2 hours, after which it has said that it can be destructive and life threatening as well. So clearly after the tsunami waves for 2 hours, the people have been advised not to go near the coastal areas, as the waves can continue for more hours, not that of magnitude of tsunami, but the high waves can be seen in the sea area. So clearly these are the measures that the officials in Philippines have advised people not to go near the sea coast and evacuate from the coastal region as well, due to the powerful tremor that was felt in Philippines. Back to you then.
All right. In fact, there were no further reports of casualties or damage though so far after this earthquake in Philippines. But the Pacific Tsunami Warning Center in Hawaii has said that dangerous waves could occur within 186 miles of the quake's epicenter. So these are the latest updates coming in. In fact, more breaking news now coming in. People are crouching on the street due to tremors from the massive 7.6 magnitude earthquake that has struck Philippines. Fire services vehicles have lined the streets as firefighters work to assist terrified residents. Residents have rushed out onto the streets as we speak, Anand. They are very scared, even as warnings being issued continuously.
Yeah, Uday, look, the way in which this was a powerful earthquake, so clearly its effect was visible on most of the residential building and offices building in Philippines. So clearly people are looking terrified, even as they are trying to come out of their home in the open area. So clearly even the firefighter workers have arrived on site, and they are assisting people to come out of their homes, and they are being advised to go in the open area, not to remain near any of the buildings, as it can collapse due to the such a powerful tremor that was felt in Philippines. So clearly even we have seen that how the tsunami warning has been issued for around 300 kilometers of the coastal area, looking at the way in which the epicenter was just 10 kilometers below the sea. So clearly people have been advised to go to the higher ground, and even the people have been asked not to go near the sea, as the waves of the tsunami can be very destructive, it can be life threatening, it can be deadly. So clearly people have been advised to go to higher grounds, and even as the firefighting personnel and the military has been deployed in Philippines, as President Marcos has ordered for the deployment of the military over there. Back to you then.
Right. In fact, Ferdinand Marcos, the president of Philippines, has directed agencies to aid evacuations and provide help to everyone who needs it. This comes after a 7.6 magnitude earthquake struck the country. He said, "We are now assessing the situation on ground and ensuring everyone is safe. Search, rescue and relief operations are already being prepared and will be deployed as soon as it is safe to do so." The president of Philippines has also now issued a statement, Anand. What has he said? All right, I think we have lost Anand's connection there, but further pictures now coming in, pictures emerging from Philippines which showcase the chaotic scenes outside a hospital in Davao City, showing patients and staff rushing to evacuate after the earthquake hits. Some patients are receiving treatment in the car park as well. So these, of course, are the latest updates coming in. Patients are, of course, rushing to evacuate after this earthquake, and patients are receiving treatment in the car park as well. And on that note, slipping into a short break, stay with NewsX.